Right here.
It's crazy because I don't want to watch. Like I said in my last video, I'm sure you guys are eating that up at the moment, that I didn't want to watch anymore. I was scared of the next episode. I'm scared of what I'm about to watch. I'm not looking forward to it because I know someone's gonna die. I don't know who it is, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, that's not why I'm here to speculate, guys. I have my theories. Maybe I'll tell you right now, like, my biggest bet is that it's going to be Abraham. Just, he had all this stuff about really starting to feel like himself, and his arc was beautiful, and he was finding his person, and all this to prove a bloody point from Negan. So I'm not expecting a positive episode, put it that way. So I apologise for the last one, because I know a lot of you say don't apologise because it is just the raw emotion, but it wasn't a nice thing to edit for me. I'm sure you guys loved the episode. You sadists. I don't know who dies, I don't know who survives, I don't know anything, I don't know what this means going forward, other than I need to try and push through, guys. And unfortunately, I kind of get the feeling like this next episode is going to decide whether I need a break or not. Oh, splendid. The title of this episode. Oh, God. Is that Rick's blood, or is that blood from someone that's...
Was the joke that bad?
Oh, someone's... Listen to the crying, man.
I'm gonna kill you.
Rick, not now, please. Look at it.
What? I didn't quite catch that.
Rick, please, don't.
Not tomorrow. But I'm gonna kill you.
Rick. Can I just say something before we... Look at the blood. All over Rick's face. And Rick wasn't even the one being beaten. I mean, Rick, just please be quiet, man, because... Anyway, little bit of a theory time, hear me out. This guy's smart, okay? He doesn't want us dead. He's already said that, and weird thing is, I believe him. He doesn't want us to die because we benefit him more alive. If we can work his business, you know, do his bidding, that's better for him. Now, if he kills Rick, isn't that kind of a dumb decision if you're trying to optimize everyone's usefulness? Does that make sense? I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy's smart. Rick, just please, man. Think with your head. Rick, please, do not. If you react, oh my God.
Give me his axe.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Sorry, excuse my language. Look at him, look at his eyes. That's the weapon you're gonna die by, my friend.
I'll be right back. Maybe Rick will be with me. If not, well, we can just turn these people inside out, won't we?
Oh.
I mean, the ones that are left.
And now we see who. God's sakes. It's gonna be bloody Abraham. And now Rick's gonna get his ass absolutely beat. Can we not just have a conversation now? Because look, if you don't have a conversation about this now, this will never get better. He will kill person after person after person until we comply. Honestly, I don't think he'd care if he killed everyone. Just to make the point and then be like to Rick, well, this was your choice, you know? I gave you the rules, you chose not to play by them. We just need to play by his goddamn rules and play smart. Like, we just have to take the L. We have to take the L while we can. Rick, don't you dare, please.
I'm gonna kill you. Are you kidding me? Did you see what just happened, what I just did? You just...
I actually, you know what? The crazy thing is I think he pities him. This is a very smart person. I've just said that like 5 times in this episode, I swear it. I also think he's spiteful, but I also don't think he's dumb. Like, I don't think he would just kill another person just to make another point. I think he's made his point, right? I think now the ball is in our court, if that makes sense. Not really, because obviously we're pinned right now, but the next decisions are huge. How we react is huge. We need to play by the rules until we know how to break them properly.
Go ahead. Grab the damn axe.
Exactly. Come on, Rick.
Don't make me get up again.
Look, I have faith in Rick 100%, but...
That. I want you to think about what could have happened. Think about what happened.
Exactly.
And think about what can still happen.
Please be smart. Where are we going? So it's not Glenn. Or are they saying it could be... Oh, they're just flashing back to every character, aren't they? It's not going to be Glenn. Not after his return, you know. No way. I will say this, though. I will put this way. This guy is a dumbass for doing what he's just done. I actually said this way back when it came to the governor. I think, yes, this guy's got the ability to control people. He's got a larger group at the same interest at heart, right? Whereas the governor didn't. But I always said about the governor, if you get people to follow you with fear, it's not going to last. Eventually, it will turn and you will get what's coming. Just accept the loss now while we can. No one else has to die, you know? Just throw it out.
Hey, Rick, get my axe.
Who was next to Rick? That's what I want to know. Could be any one of these people, for goodness sakes. He doesn't seem to care that much about his safety. We could just climb up there, no? I don't want him to run anyway. I think he needs to be smart. What happens if Rick runs and they just kill the rest of them? You know where it's Carl, you idiot. Oh, so now do we get to see it? It's gonna be Abraham.
I got an idea.
The way the blood splatter.
Eeny, meeny,
Absolute idiot.
miny.
I feel sick.
And you are...
The only other thing I can think is if he's picked someone and someone's reacted. Oh my god, my heart just dropped into my stomach.
Anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the boy's other eye out, feed it to his father. And then we'll start.
I knew it.
You can breathe, you can cry. You're all gonna be doing that.
Oh, look at that. Taking it like a champ.
Suck my nuts.
I knew it.
Did you hear that? He said, suck my nuts.
You. asshole.
Oh my goodness! Look at this!
How do you do that? How do you just beat and beat and beat? Look at him standing there with his bat, smiling, enjoying himself. You know, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, thought the governor got an easy way out. Not you, my friend. I know he's going to cause a lot more pain to us, and I know he's going to cause a lot more damage. But every step he takes from this point, he's digging his own grave. That, in my eyes, that is... I'm sorry, but... I don't even know how to feel, man. Abraham. Oh, you're all big and tough, beating someone to death with their hands behind their back. Oh, look at you. Yeah. I'm numb. I feel numb. All the anxiety,
Lay your hands
numb.
on this.
Oh, you're gonna... I hope you died to your own bat, you twit.
Take a damn look!
Yeah, you... Don't even say it. You Oh my gosh.
That?
Hope that felt good, asshole.
That is a no-no.
What the hell do you expect?
Anyway.
Now, before I move forward, I've just sat for a little bit and I'm just trying to process my feelings right now because clearly I'm not crying. One thing I've learned about myself is when something like this happens, the rage just like it takes over everything, all the emotions, whoosh, and then the rage just floods my brain. It's crazy because I don't think there'd be any boundaries if I was in the Walking Dead world and this was how I was feeling. So I just wanted to say it's why I think, I don't know. I can't get myself to feel like crying. I built myself up to the fact that it was either going to be Abraham or Carl. I just went through every character and thought, who could it be, who could it be, who could it be? And one of the main reasons I thought, who could take that kind of hit to the head and not fall over? And my first thought was Abraham, and then I just started thinking, oh gosh, like he's just had all this stuff with Eugene and calling Eugene a survivor and... he was just finding himself and it just worked, it made sense. What was I saying? It's just numbness. I think that's what I was trying to get across to you guys.
First one's free. Then what I say? I said I will shut that shit down. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
First impressions are important.
And so what?
I need you to know me.
Yeah?
Back to it.
No way! No way! Just stop. Just everybody listen. Listen. There's no way he survives that, eh?
Buddy, you still there?
Please, just stop.
I don't know. It seems like you're trying to speak. I just
Look
popped
at his
your nose
face.
so hard, your eyeball just popped out. Maybe I'll find you.
Oh.
I can see this is hard on you guys. I am sorry.
No exceptions.
What the fuck? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Fuck this. I can't believe it.
Getting started. Lucille is thirsty. She is a vampire bat.
You are dead. I'm gonna kill you. Now I know exactly why.
Give me my axe.
I don't want to watch. Why did I keep watching?
My axe.
I'm so mad.
Chance. Bring me my axe.
Glenn. Come on, Rick. Why is he now killing them? I don't understand. What do you want him to suffer?
Clock is ticking, Rick.
He knows what he's fighting for, my guy. Big mistake. I hate you so freaking much, it's crazy.
Attaboy.
I feel so sick, it's absolutely mental. What am I supposed to do? Glenn! And if people are wondering why it's so much worse for Glenn than it is for Abraham, because Glenn has been my favourite for so freaking long. He's there for Maggie. The group meant everything to him. To die like that? Like, I kept sitting here thinking to myself that surely some of our characters get better deaths than that. But once again, we don't get to pick and choose who, what, when, where.
You can still lead a nice, productive life producing for me. I think you're gonna need it. I just got a feeling. That trip was about the way that you looked at me. I wanted to change that. I wanted you to understand. But you're still looking at me the same
Don't,
damn
Rick.
way. Like I shit in your scrambled eggs, and that's not gonna work.
Not again.
What you do next will decide whether your crap day becomes everyone's last crap day or just another crap day. Get some guns to the back of their heads.
Wait, what? What now? Can you not just stop? Like, what more point do you need to prove? Huh? How is this productive? Or maybe you're just psychotic.
Yeah.
Or you are psychotic.
Right here.
Carl,
Now.
please, just...
You a southpaw?
Am I a what?
You a lefty?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh my God.
Get down on the ground, kid. Next to Daddy. Spread them wings.
No way do you make Rick do that. What the f...
Right across your forearm. There you go. Give you a little leverage.
Please don't.
Me?
He's gonna make you do it.
I ain't doing shit. Cut your son's left arm off. Right
No
on
fucking
that
way. No fucking way. No way, no way, no way, no way. No way. I'm actually shocked. I'm in shock. I'm... No way. There's no way. We've listened to you. Like, what? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. 2 dead. 2 dead. And now you want Rick to... What the f... There's no way. There's no way that this is actually gonna happen. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, just do what he says. How would he... Like, how... Like the ultimate test for Rick. Will you follow my orders? What if no? Even if we get out of this and Rick has to do this, there is no coming back from that. Mentally. You're done. You're cooked. You're completely and utterly toast. Like, I physically do not know how to feel right now. Because this is sick. This is just sick.
I know. You're gonna have to process that for a second. That makes sense.
For a second.
Still, though, I'm gonna need you to do it. Then
I was
the
just gonna
people
tell him
back
to do
home
it.
die.
Oh my
And then
God.
We understand. We understand.
You understand? I'm not sure that Rick does.
He's just gonna have to do
It's
it.
to happen now. Chop, chop. Or I will crush the little fella's skull myself.
Why?
You can do it to me. I can go with you.
No. This is the only way. Are you gonna make me count? Okay, Rick. You win. I am
You
counting.
broke him.
3,
Please. It can be me. Please.
2. This is it.
1. Poor Carl as well. Just do it.
Just do it.
You answer to me. You provide for me. You belong to me. Right? Speak when you're spoken to! You answer to me. That is the look I wanted to see.
I can't believe this show. I don't even think it's safe to ever go against his word right now. I was sitting before this episode thinking to myself, oh my God, like surely just listen now, at some point there's going to be a time and a place to come back from this. I don't know if this episode has almost perfectly been written. 1 death, anger. 2 death, anger and upset. Very, very upset. Then that is like the breaking point. That's what he wanted to see. He wants to make us feel like we can never, and I mean never, oppose his word. And this episode of anything has made me feel like we should never I know he's caught us off guard, and look, I'm sure at some point there's going to be a better situation. But if you go against this guy in any way, the consequences of that, can I just point out as well that we've had 2 deaths so far, and I've forgotten both of them happened because we continue to push forward. His presence alone freaks me out enough to forget everything that he's done and just be scared of what he could do. If you look at my emotions and compare them to their actions, I didn't listen the first time. I was angry. I looked at him like, oh yeah, you're gonna get this. I didn't listen to them the second time. Yes, he made me upset, but I was angry. But now, if anything, I'm scared.
Today was a productive damn day.
Things have changed. Whatever you had going for you, that is over now. Load him up.
What? Let me guess, hostages.
Not a little bitch like someone I know. I will cut pieces off of Daryl and put him on your doorstep. Or, better yet, I will bring him to you and have you do it for me.
Checkmate. There's no move away now. The only way we get out of this is if he makes some mistake.
Welcome to a brand new beginning, you sorry
You know what
shit.
freaks me out, actually? Is there are people that are coming back that haven't experienced Negan yet. How do we get them to understand what's just happened?
We'll be back for our first offering in 1 week. Until then, ta-ta.
And look at what's left.
Maggie, you need to sit down. We need to get you to the hilltop.
You need to go get ready.
For what?
What? We can't bite back.
Fight them.
We can't bite back.
We would die, all of us.
Go home.
I just feel a big hole that opened up and I...
Maggie,
It's not gonna happen.
I'm taking her. I'm taking him with me. I'm gonna take him. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to do this, please.
Please let us. He's our family too.
Bet you thought you were all gonna grow old together. Sitting around the table at Sunday dinner in the happily ever after.
What's he... What's that supposed to be, his kid? Gosh. Oh, I'm so hot and disgusting. Where do I even start? I feel like really unwell, eh? Maybe this is a good time for me to consider, you know, taking a bit of time off. That was hard, man. That was really, really brutal. Because you kind of start that episode going in feeling a bit like you're going to get something. You know, like you don't know what it is. You're going to get at least someone, by the sound of it, dead. Like that was just in your brain. You thought it was, yep, someone's going to die. Everything else I just wasn't ready for. I thought this guy was bad, and I thought if once he got his point across, like by killing one person, that would be it, but so much more than that, you know? It's so much more than that. I can't stop thinking about Daryl, and I'm not going to say it's his fault for what happened to Glenn, but he's going to blame himself whether we like it or not. I know whose fault it is, and like I said, he gave us the warnings, we just weren't... I don't know what he expects though. Like I genuinely feel like he kind of wanted this to happen this way. He wanted us to be able to kill one person. He wanted to kill one person to make his first point. He wanted us to react to that so we can make the second point of, you don't do that. That doesn't happen again. And then the third point, well, it didn't end up resulting in anything happening, but the third point is putting our leader in a position of, you know, like, and it's not even about just lying and going, oh yeah, I understand. He wants to see it in your eyes. And believe you me, he got that out of Rick. I'm just glad that he didn't make him do that. Like, that kind of confused me a bit. Like, I was surprised that he, like, stopped. Like, I know he just wanted to see the look. And it kind of gives me the feeling like he's not a liar, you know, like how do I describe it? He tells us what he wants, he sets down the rules, he's very straightforward, and he tells the truth. The truth is horrid, but he's not going to spring something on us, you know, like he warns us, he will warn us, he gives us our rules, he plays fair. I'm not going to say that, like, a lot of you are probably going to be like, what do you mean he plays fair? What I'm trying to say is, he's not cheating us. What he's shown us today is the darkest part of his heart. There is no darker. Killing Glenn the way he did, it's just disgusting. Like, I still feel sick. Beating him to the point where he's clearly already not dead, but you see where I'm coming from? He's done. And then basically putting him on display so that everyone can see, and then killing him anyway. Like, how do you get worse than that? That has to be the most brutal death of the show as well, because you think there have been some really sickening and annoying deaths, and you think to yourself, what the hell? But this is the first time I'd probably argue that one of the OG characters has died like that. I'm not even going to talk about was this avoidable, was this, that, the other. I'm not even blaming anyone in our group, because how are we supposed to know that someone's going to be capable of this? Like, I feel everyone's just as in shock as I am. Like I said, I went into this episode expecting a warning, expecting fires to be shot, and expecting someone to die or something to happen to someone. But nearly three people? Like, that, more than anything for me, is just... And like I said in the reaction, even if we overcome this somehow, there is no going back to where we were before. We are screwed mentally now. And I think everyone seeing Rick like this is almost like a message to them to what he's capable of. Like, everyone's seeing Rick like, oh my god. And yes, I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, this guy needs to die. And I don't think it needs to be quick either. Like, I remember when people were sort of saying, oh, the governor needs to die a very slow this death, and they were all really happy that Michonne had left him the way she had. I remember there was all these comments, and back then I didn't quite understand it, because I just wanted someone to shoot him in the head. I just wanted him to be dead, so that I knew it was over, you know? This guy, I would be more than happy for him to get beaten the way he's beaten us, with whatever the name of his batters. And that sounds horrible, but like, what do you expect me to say after that? Most brutal piece of television I've ever seen. And sometimes, yes, during a reaction like that, I have to just sit back, way back. Like I kid you not, right? When I finished the episode, before I started filming this, I sat just like this. Thinking, processing, being upset, you know, getting everything out of my head. And I can't even remember what I was going to say just then. This episode has left me in shock, man. I think I'm in shock. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not sitting here thinking like I was just like, you know, reaction worthy. Like, I was genuinely shocked. It makes me want to stop. And that's, like, it's not easy. Like, I always describe it to you guys like this. I know when people watch reactions, they want to see someone bawling their eyes out. They want to see someone, like, crying. And I think that's one of the things that people like. They want to see the raw emotion. But one of the craziest things about me as a person is I don't easily cry. Like, I do. But it's like, it takes very specific things, and I usually cry on rewatches because I know what's coming. But yeah, very specific things get me. So what you're seeing is just, like, shock. You're seeing a state of shock, you're seeing anger, you're seeing someone not know how to react. Isn't that kind of ironic? Isn't it crazy about the start of this episode, the titling? Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let me say something. So in season 1, end of season 1, there's a quote that Rick makes when he says, oh no, not Rick, he's talking to that guy at the CDC, and the guy's like, the day will come when you're not, or something like that, and it's a response to Rick. I don't know, I can't remember exactly what the conversation was, but after that episode, this is before I got my moderators, I noticed that people like were just spamming that quote. Ever since then, I've just been anticipating, like, thinking of the worst possible thing. What's the worst possible thing that could happen? People must have just been quoting this bloody episode. Holy shoot. Shoot, man, I don't even know what to say. What do I say now? Probably in like 20-30 minutes is going to hit me really badly. Maybe while I'm editing it'll hit me. What's happened and the gravity of the situation, and who's gone, and what makes me even more upset is like this episode and the death that we've had have been overshadowed by the fear of it, like what Negan's capable of and what he's threatened Rick of and how we get out of this, and like the genuine terror. You know, the saddest thing for me right now is when people are dying now, like I get this stuck in my head. I'm happy that they're almost, you know, out of their like misery. Like I'm kind of happy that they don't have to experience this anymore, that they can just rest in peace, you know. And I'm trying to comfort myself thinking that they'll be with all the ones that have passed before, and at least they'll be at peace, because there's a lot more coming for us. I don't really want to say anything else. I just feel real sick and uncomfortable, and I'm not happy, eh? I'm really not happy. I don't know, hopefully this turned out alright. I shouldn't even be thinking about that right now, but unfortunately I am. Maybe it's my way of dealing with it. But anyway guys, how do I sign a video like this off? I'll catch you guys in the next one.